Have you ever wondered how quickly hot weather can become dangerous for a dog? Most owners think heat stroke takes hours, but in reality, a dog's body temperature can rise to life-threatening levels much faster than most people realize. And once that happens, every minute matters. The scary part is that many dogs don't lose their lives because help wasn't available. They lose their lives because people don't recognize the warning signs early enough, or they accidentally do things that make the situation worse. In this video, you'll learn exactly how to recognize heat stroke in dogs, what emergency steps can help save their life, and the critical mistakes every dog owner should avoid. And if you enjoy learning the psychology, health, and behavior behind dogs, make sure you subscribe to Barkmind, because on this channel, we help you understand your dog on a deeper level. Let's begin with the first and most important question. How do you know if a dog is suffering from heat stroke? Dogs don't sweat like humans. Their primary cooling system is panting. When the environment becomes too hot, or when a dog cannot cool itself efficiently, body temperature starts rising rapidly. At first, the signs can be easy to miss. You may notice excessive panting that seems more intense than normal. Your dog may drool heavily. Their tongue may appear unusually red. Some dogs become restless and struggle to settle down. Others may seem anxious or uncomfortable. As heat stroke progresses, the signs become much more serious. The gums may turn dark red, purple, pale, or bluish. Vomiting and diarrhea can occur. The dog may appear weak, disoriented, or unsteady on their feet. Some dogs begin stumbling as if they are dizzy. In severe cases, muscle tremors, seizures, collapse, or loss of consciousness can occur. These are medical emergencies. Research shows that once a dog's internal temperature rises above dangerous levels, organs can begin to suffer damage very quickly. That's why early recognition is so important. Now let's talk about what to do if you suspect heat stroke. The first step is simple. Get your dog out of the heat immediately. Move them away from direct sunlight. Get them off hot pavement. Bring them indoors if possible. Choose a cool, shaded, well-ventilated area. Tile floors, air-conditioned rooms, or shaded outdoor spaces can all help. One mistake many owners make is encouraging their dog to keep walking, but physical activity generates additional body heat. Your goal is to reduce exertion. If your dog is weak or struggling, help support them rather than making them walk. And remember, something many people forget. Dogs can feel our emotions. If you panic, your dog may become even more stressed. Stay calm and focus on helping them. The second step is cooling your dog safely. This is where many well-meaning owners accidentally make mistakes. Your first instinct might be to use ice water, but veterinary experts generally advise against using extremely cold water during heat stroke emergencies. Very cold temperatures can cause blood vessels near the skin to constrict. This may reduce the body's ability to release heat efficiently. Instead, use cool water. Not ice cold, not freezing, just cool. Apply cool water to areas where blood vessels are closer to the surface. This includes the belly, paws, inner thighs, and neck. A clean towel soaked in cool water can work very well. Gently wet these areas and continue reapplying cool water as needed. One important detail many people overlook is that wet towels should not be wrapped tightly around the dog. The goal is to allow heat to escape. Trapping heat against the body can reduce cooling effectiveness. Veterinary professionals often emphasize that gradual cooling is safer than aggressive cooling. The objective is to bring body temperature down steadily, not shock the body. The third step is improving airflow. This is one of the simplest and most effective tools available. Turn on a fan. Use air conditioning if available. Open windows if the environment is cooler outside. Why does this help? Because evaporation removes heat from the body. Dogs don't sweat efficiently across most of their skin. But when cool water is applied and air moves across the surface, heat can leave the body more effectively. Think of it as helping your dog use a cooling system they naturally struggle to use on their own. The combination of cool water and airflow is often far more effective than either method by itself. The fourth step involves hydration. Heat stroke can cause significant fluid loss. Many dogs become dehydrated very quickly. If your dog is alert and able to swallow normally, offer small amounts of cool water. Avoid forcing them to drink. Avoid allowing them to gulp large quantities at once. Drinking too much too quickly may cause vomiting, which can worsen dehydration. Instead, encourage small sips. Slow and steady is better. However, if your dog is unconscious, semi-conscious, or struggling to swallow, do not attempt to give water. At that point, professional veterinary care becomes even more urgent. Another important reminder is never to give human medications in an attempt to lower your dog's temperature. Many common human medications can be dangerous or toxic to dogs. The fifth and most important step is contacting a veterinarian immediately. This is where many owners make a dangerous assumption. Sometimes a dog appears to recover after cooling down. Their breathing improves. They become more alert. They seem almost normal again. But heat stroke can continue, causing internal damage even after outward symptoms improve. The kidneys, liver, brain, digestive system, and blood clotting mechanisms can all be affected. In some cases, serious complications develop hours later. That's why veterinary examination is recommended, even if your dog appears much better. A veterinarian can evaluate organ function, monitor for delayed complications, and provide supportive treatment when necessary. Heat stroke is not something to simply wait and see. Now let's talk about prevention, because preventing heat stroke is always easier than treating it. One of the most important rules is never leaving a dog inside a parked vehicle. Even when outdoor temperatures seem moderate, temperatures inside a vehicle can rise rapidly. Cracked windows are not enough. Another important strategy is adjusting exercise schedules. During hot weather, early mornings and late evenings are usually safer than the hottest part of the day. Always bring water during walks. Seek shaded routes whenever possible, and pay close attention to high-risk dogs. Flat-faced breeds such as French Bulldogs, Pugs, English Bulldogs, and Boxers often struggle more in hot weather because their breathing systems are less efficient at cooling. Senior dogs may have reduced heat tolerance. Overweight dogs may also overheat more quickly. Dogs with thick coats can face additional challenges during extreme heat. Learning your dog's limits is one of the best ways to protect them. If your dog suddenly slows down, starts panting excessively, seeks shade repeatedly, or appears uncomfortable, take those signs seriously. Dogs often give subtle warnings before a true emergency develops. The key is recognizing them early. When it comes to heat stroke, time matters. Recognizing the warning signs, moving your dog to a cooler environment, using safe cooling techniques, providing appropriate hydration, and seeking veterinary care quickly. These simple actions can make a life-saving difference. Because the truth is that heat stroke is one of the most preventable emergencies dogs face. And the more we understand how dogs respond to heat, the better we can protect the companions who depend on us every day. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to Barkmind for more science-backed videos about dog behavior, psychology, health, and safety. And in our next video, we'll explore another emergency situation many dog owners worry about. What to do if your dog gets stung by a bee or wasp. Because understanding your dog can sometimes save their life. See you in the next Barkmind video.